METV, your time at Singapore News.
Today, we open up at the Hwa Chong Institution where the 2011 Diamond Conference kicked off.
We are your anchors for today. I'm Shilkanar
and Sejun Han, and stay tuned for your first day's happenings. Like last year, Diamond got a great influx of delegates because of its prestige. To accommodate this increase, there are 7 General Assemblies spread throughout the Hwa Chong Institution. Kavya Gopal and Shloka Nara bring us what happens behind those closed doors.
I'm Kavya Gopal, and I'm here in front of GA 1, 2, and 3, where the delegates are discussing the various issues at hand. Let's take a look at what they have to say.
GA 1, dealing with disarmament and international security, is debating the cooperation between the United Nations and the Organization of Islamic Conference, preventing and combating activities relating to the illicit brokering of chemical materials, creating a nuclear weapon-free zone in the Indian Ocean, assisting to states for curbing the illicit traffic in small arms and light weapons.
Hello, I'm the delegate of Madagascar, and I'm covering the issue of assistance to states for curbing the illicit traffic in small arms and light weapons. The delegation of Madagascar believes that obviously this traffic in weapons and is detrimental to the world as a whole. Certainly, Madagascar has felt some of the impact of weapons such as these being smuggled into the country due to the high proliferation of crime and trafficking of other things such as drugs.
GA2, the Economic and Financial Committee, known as ECOFIN for short, is discussing agriculture development and food security, protection of ecotourism for poverty eradication and protection of the environment, protection of coral reefs for sustainable livelihoods and development, and keeping the promise united to achieve the Millennium Development Goals.
I'm the delegate of India in GA2, and I'm working on the issue keeping the promise united to achieve the Millennium Development Goals. And this topic is especially focusing on 8 goals that should be attained by 2015, like reducing poverty, reducing AIDS, having more equal rights for men and women.
GA3, the Social, Humanitarian and Cultural Committee, is debating the elimination of discrimination against persons affected by leprosy and their family members, torture and other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment, improving the social and economic position of widows, and finally, the promotion of literacy as a means of preserving cultural identity.
Right now we're working on a resolution that eradicates discrimination against widows in society. So the main point of our resolution is so that they can integrate back into society so that they're not singled out as widows and so that they're just considered as women in society. Because I'm PCA, we feel there are a lot of widows in Africa, and because we are an LEBC, we do receive more help from UNIFEM and UN Women than other countries, which helps us not have a problem with widows. I'm really looking forward to the actual debate. This is my first time UN, and I like debating, so it's going to be fun.
This is Kavya and Shloka recording for METV.
Hey, great job on that piece.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Wait, what happened?
I got lost, that's what happened.
Seriously, Hwa Chong Institution is so large and complex.
That's why Rose Lou decided to show us around in this huge but wonderful place.
We just saw GA1 and GA3 are doing, but do you know where they're located at? I'll help you find it. Pass HRC and keep walking. Turn left to GA1 and right to GA3. Follow the signs. can find them everywhere and in the lobby. There are vending machines for drinks and sandwiches. You can find a second floor in the main building.
What would the first episode be without the opening ceremony? With inspiring guest speakers addressing delegates from over 70 different schools, this year's Diamond Conference was declared officially open. Let's join Kavya at the Diamond 2011 opening ceremony.
The first day of the conference is coming to an end on a high note. Delegates, after a long day of lobbying and merging, have come to the auditorium to enjoy the opening ceremony that is about to begin in just a few minutes.
The opening ceremonies began with the observation of a minute of silence in remembrance of those who have lost their lives this year in natural disasters. Following this was the introduction of the various guest speakers, including the Secretary General, Nina Kamaruddin from Care International, and the keynote speaker, Lionel Yee, the second Solicitor General for Singapore.
And I hope that when that happens, the insights that we take away and the lessons that we learn from the coming days will serve both you and the places that you come from well.
As such, I beg of you to seize those chances as they come, and I'll guarantee that this week will be one of the best weeks of your life.
And of course, there was the beautiful musical performance by the Hwa Chong String Quartet. Additionally, this year, because of the overwhelming number of participants, there was a second location where the opening ceremony was being watched through a live stream.
So I thought the opening ceremony was quite good and informative. I especially liked the speech from the Diamond representative and the reference to Confucius. I thought that was quite enlightening.
And lastly, we have the keynote speaker's final words of wisdom.
But I think once you try to understand what the concerns underlying someone else's position and attempt to work with them to address them, I think the chances of getting a compromise will be much, much higher.
It is now my great honor to announce the 7th annual session of the Hague International Model United Nations officially open.
This is Kavya Gopal reporting from METV. That concludes our first episode of 2011 METV in Singapore.
Look out for the upcoming episodes on Friday and Saturday on communityeast.com.
Hey, do you remember that trivia quiz that Alvin Drew did last year?
It was hilarious, I remember. People didn't know where the capital of New York was, nor where Bin Laden was from.
Well, we're giving delegates a second chance, so let's see how much they've improved.
So finish the episode today and look out for the upcoming episodes.
Au revoir, and see you next time.
Where is Osama bin Laden originally from?
No, he's from Iraq.
That's incorrect.
India.
That's incorrect.
Afghanistan.
That's incorrect.
Malaysia.
That's incorrect.
Is New York a country?
New York is a state.
The UN headquarters are located in New York. What's the capital of New York? Go.
Alberta.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Go.
New York. Capital of New York. New York. New York.
New York City?
Incorrect.
New York City.
Incorrect.
No. Never mind.
Okay, next question. Where is Bin Laden originally from?
Pakistan?
No.
UAE?
No.
Pakistan.
Incorrect.
USA.
Incorrect. Okay, final question. What's today's date?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
November
16th.
17th of November.
Incorrect.
16.
16. Yes!